Good morning. Welcome to the Bearded Bama Bushcrafter. This morning I'm having some coffee and I've got a package that came. And been busy, haven't had time to open it. I've been trying to put a video together. A couple weeks ago, I had another predator come in. And this time, 2 of my big turkeys got killed. And it happened in such a way that I really believe it was coyotes. However, I have been running a trap line since that incident, and I have not caught anything. Now, a friend of mine was having some chickens disappearing, and we set up some traps on his place, and we managed to get a possum out of there. Now, it's funny, people, I see it all the time on social media about leaving possums alone, that they eat ticks and they will not harm your chickens. A possum will kill chickens. A big possum will kill a big chicken. Now, your younger possums will kill your smaller chickens. And if you have young biddies, young chicks, I don't know why I'm calling them biddies. A biddie's an old hen. They'll eat those chickens. They'll eat your young chickens. Possum is an opportunist. Yes, they're scavengers, but they will prey on something. So, got the possum out of there. He has not had any more loss on his chickens. So that possum may have been the culprit. There were some small chickens that disappeared. I have not lost any more. I lost a Delaware rooster and 2 of my big broad-breasted, man, that's a tongue twister, hens. I'm sure in past videos you've seen them in the background and heard them. They were real mouthy. And it's sad. One of them, just all I found of her was her legs. And the other hen, she had been attacked around her breast and up underneath, and she was not doing well. I thought she was going to pull through. She started eating and she was drinking water and she was moving around. But then a couple days after, she just got to laying around and she died. So I've been playing the radio at night. I learned that years ago. Noise and lights will keep predators at bay. So now I've got this box. I ordered some more things. I got a cool looking t-shirt. Check this out. This is from the Minnesota Trapland line products. I'm pretty excited. I got ordered some more traps. So that's going to be fun. Some more, a gallon of scent. This is the gray fox. We have a lot of those running around. My next door neighbor has been seeing some fox coming in around his chicken pen. And he has his chickens secure. I let some of my chickens free range. Those turkeys were free ranging, and that's what got them, was they were free ranging. And it was just, I'd let my guard down, and whatever it was came in and got them. And there was something interesting that happened, and I thought about making a little video on it, and it will allude to the subject of Bigfoot. I found some hair on the fence, and I cannot find anyone who it belongs to. I thought it might have been my daughter, but I really didn't think she would be going back there. My neighbor does not have horses, does not have any livestock. And there is a legend in this area of a cryptid creature like a Bigfoot. And I'd learned over the years it's called the Chicken Man. So I know this kind of sounds crazy when I talk about Bigfoot. I know a lot of people that are interested in Bigfoot and will talk about Bigfoot. And then there are other people, when you talk about Bigfoot, they kind of look at you like, you need to have your tinfoil hat on. So maybe we'll do a little video on that down the road. But I thought I would share with you this morning just some of the things. That's a good looking t-shirt. Look at that big old coon on it. Established since 1978. Minnesota brand traps. I like them. I've got a box full of goodies. I've got some good coffee going on this morning. That is Black Rifle out of my Bucky's thermos. And that is I believe it is the Tactical Squatch. And I got a little thing of Caven's Yodel Dog. Been hearing this is good stuff for coyotes. This gallon of gray fox urine has the truck smelling all musky. And I remember using, years ago in deer hunting, I used to use the, excuse me, the gray fox urine as a cover scent to help mask my stinky odor. But yeah, good things are happening this morning. I won't bore y'all too long with the traps, but I ordered 6 more of the Minnesota brand 550s, the MB 550s. Got some T-bars and springs. Something new I'm going to be trying. Some earth anchors. I was revisiting some old trapping videos. One in particular was Canterbury. And I had forgotten how he would take these earth anchors. He would sink them, and he would use those D-rings that have that little part in it, and he would secure the bottom of the trap with the chain. And this a little crush proof swivel, and he would just attach that little bit of chain with that D-ring to the earth anchor, and it was just a real quick release. Attach or release system. So I'm going to try that. And he would mark it where the anchor is. And he, throughout the trapping season, he would just leave that in the ground. And when he needed to, he would remove his traps. So I've got to wash these traps. These are some awesome traps here. And when you catch a creature in it, an animal, it holds them good. And I like to offset. It seems to prevent them from pulling out. And I'm looking forward to using the Yodel. I probably should have ordered a couple of more bottles of that. And got some more crush proof, the swivels and whatnot. Do they call them crush proof? I know I've seen them where the animals will just gnaw on them. These hold up better. So I've got plenty of this stuff. So I'm going to get together with my fire pit and these traps. Get them cleaned up. We're going to have to boil and dye them. So that'll be a good and interesting time. I checked the traps this morning. Nothing in it. One of the traps, something had been messing around with, and I finally figured out it was an armadillo. I was getting over to the side, and I seen these little paw marks. Thought might have been fox, but it was an armadillo. Found the telltale sign of where an armadillo will dig down with its nose, and it'll make this little impression in the dirt. So I kind of freshen this traps up with some chicken feathers, the little bait holes. I've got one more thing I'm going to try. I don't know if the animals have moved on, and that's why I'm not getting any attacks. I believe the radio helps. It kind of sounds like somebody talking, and the way a predator moves, they don't want to be seen or heard. So if they come up and there's some disturbance, they're going to pretty much move on. Just observing them over the years from the deer stand. If you sit in that stand and you're up high enough and your scent's not pushing around and they don't catch your presence, you can watch them and you learn a lot through observation. But every time I'd make a little noise, they would freeze and start looking around. And if I stayed still and they didn't see me, they would kind of stand there for a while trying to figure out what made that noise. And then eventually, if I made movement, like just waved at them or I spoke to them, man, boom, they'd gone like they were shot out of a cannon. I wanted to open this box because I thought this stuff might have busted. But it's just permeating through the plastic jug. But years ago, they used to send stuff to you in the glass bottles. But glass is more breakable. It does hold the stuff in better. And the plastic is cheaper. And I like using this. I'm probably going to go back to using this during deer season for my cover scent. Make me a little spray bottle. Spray around my feet, walk in. And it does kind of help hide my scent. And deer are curious, but for the most part, when they smell our stinkiness, they are gone. They start busting country. Alright guys, well I hope y'all enjoy this little video. And hopefully I'll be able to put a video together of a couple of things that I have ideas of. One is if I catch something on the trap line, we'll share that. Throughout the time that I had lost the turkeys and the chicken, I started making some short little videos. And my plan was, if when I caught the coyote, I was going to share that with y'all. It's been a while since I've caught coyotes. I had gotten into trapping, was doing it pretty regular, and was catching a lot of animals. And then just things changed for me, and I wasn't able to get out and do it. Mainly access to places. Right here, it's, my neighbors, they let me get on their property. So right here I have probably 35 to 40 acres, which is quite a bit. And there are a lot of animals moving through here. Foxes, coyotes, bobcats. Got all those things on cameras over the years. A lot of deer. And maybe a bigfoot. I need to share some of that stuff. I don't have time this morning. I've got to run do some things. And it's going to eat my day up. But anyway, y'all take care. I appreciate everyone. Please hit the like button. Subscribe. Leave a comment. Guys, I'm learning that if you want to build your channel, people need to kind of get involved. I understand some of my content may not be worthy. I'm trying to improve it. Trying to make the videos more enjoyable for someone to sit down and watch. I know myself, I like to sit down. 20, 30-minute video, 35 minutes kind of starts getting too long for me, so I try to stay under that. And it's been a long time since I sat down and watched a video that's 45 minutes, an hour, or longer. It's just hard for me to do that. When I can get inside and get YouTube up on the TV, I'll sit there and kind of watch it like a movie. But that's different. But watching it on my phone, it's hard for me to sit there for more than 25, 30 minutes on a video. All right, guys. Appreciate y'all. Y'all take care.